Alright, hey, it's Doom here from Dungeons and Doom Biscuit, and we're back, and I'm still using that damn semi-gloss because I've not gone to the store. And this is our Basilisk so far. So let's hit that dude with some brown paint and see if we can't make him look a little better. This is Burnt Umber. It's just a cheapy Walmart apple barrel paint. I use it quite a bit. We're going to paint this whole dude with it. Base included. I'm going to try to get in between his legs if we can. If we can't, we can't. We can get a smaller brush and try it though for sure, right? No point in not trying to get under there. So we made him out of a couple of plastic dinosaurs. And the head's from a plastic dragon. And those are just toothpick spikes. So if you didn't see part one, that's what we're working on here. Alright, let's get a different brush and get in there. Put that brush away for now and get under here with this brush so we can kind of get around in there a little easier. And then we got some places that didn't base coat well on his underside, I just noticed too. So we want to make sure we cover all that up. Okay. Alright, let's hit him with the +2 hot air gun of burning. Let's get that brush out again that we just had. Kind of wiped off. Not particularly clean, but wiped off. There we go. Boop. Boop. Still a little bit of moisture in there? Yeah, good. So let's get a lighter brown. And he looks like he's like a golden reddish. So let's try to do something. I got this hideous color here called chestnut. Let's try that out and see what it does. So we want to saturate the brush but wipe a lot of that off. And then we just kind of want to make him a couple different colors. So we're painting him, but we're not covering every square inch or anything. We're going to miss some spots and let some of that darker show in different areas. And that's okay, we're kind of going for that. Something like that, I think, would be good. We're just going to get some of this and throw it here. Lighten that up a little bit more. And we really want to hit the top parts the best. We want to hit the spikes and the top of him the most with this. And you can drag it along his legs a little bit if you need to, like I'm doing, but you don't have to. I just really want to make sure we get his top part covered good with this lighter color. Let me get a little more of that yellow. Let's lighten them up some more. Not too much. There we go. We're just going to hit the top. Get in there between the spikes, hit his head. Something like this. Something like that. Something good and wholesome and gross. Now you see right here, there's a little ugly spot with the glue. We're just going to touch that, blow on it, and then hope the paint sticks to it. We're going to get this yellow here. Actually, we're going to get rid of that brush. We're going to grab that makeup brush. We're going to hit him with some hot air. Get the yellow put away. And get some other colors we can play with. We're going to hit him with the +2 hot air gun of burning. After I scratched my leg because something just bit me. He's starting to come together, huh? A little bit. All right, let's get that makeup brush. We got our yellow there. Let's get a little dab of khaki here. And a little dab of this ivory. Okay. Okay, something like that. Significantly lighter. We're going to drag that around and get a lot of it off our brush. And we're going to hit him all over. And in the spots where it was a little darker, you see that you can still say it's still darker down there. But we do want to hit the top with a little more focus. And then we're going to get the same thing. We're just going to use what's in the brush and we're going to lighten that up again. We're just going to catch the top of his head in between his spikes some. You can hit the spikes because we're going to come back and paint those. Alright, let's get rid of that brush. Let's get something smaller that we can work with here. Okay, something like that. Let's just kind of grab those spikes. That one kind of broke loose. So we're going to need to come back and hit that with a little bit of super glue in a minute here. So right here, where did I do that at? Somewhere I came down and hit a spot that wasn't a spike. Here we go. I'm just going to get a little wet and pull that around. And then we're just going to, so it all looks the same, we're just going to come down here and drag paint around a little bit with wet. Try to keep them looking similar. Alright, we got to fix that little spot there, that loose spike. So get it kind of back where you want it and just hit it with a dab of glue. And when we clear coat this guy, that'll get rid of the shininess from that glue. I'm going to get that kind of back into place how we want it to sit. There we go. Should be pretty sturdy now. Should have been sturdy before, actually. So it looks like we have to do something with his teeth. So what we're going to do is get a small brush. A really small brush. to get it pre-cleaned off. We're just going to drag that across his teeth on both sides. And then let's get this. Oh, you know what we didn't do? I will come back for it. Oh, shit. Clumsy, clumsy. That's my deal. Let's get this fractional brush. Let's get in that eye. Making those teeth a little brighter and two-toned. And then I'm going to get some red. And I'm going to come here and just do a dot on each of those eyes. I don't think we're going to need anything besides that. I think that'll do enough for us for making his eyes look gross. You don't really see the eyes anyways, you know what I mean? Alright, so I don't think we need to really mess with the base too much. There's some other tones under there. We could do something fancy to lighten that up if we wanted, but I don't see the point really. So now we just need to let that super glue you put on extra dry. Make sure he's dry completely. Hit him with some clear coat. Take him up and check him out on the turntable. Talk about basilisks and how you run them. Because if you just run them by the book, they're super boring. Just so you know. But that's okay. Old Doom here doesn't like to run them by the book. No, sir. I don't like to run anything by the book. Now, I do have real Basilisk miniatures, I'll tell you now. So we didn't make this one from scratch. Yes, I do have a lot of this stuff that we're going to go through in the Monster Manual. I do have a miniature of. Even if it's not an official, I have a good miniature of it that I 3D printed or whatever, you know. So, if you see a craft and you're like, but I have a miniature of that, well, then maybe don't do it. I'm just going through to show everybody how you could do it. Not everybody has every miniature. Not everybody has everything. For years, I had nothing. And I want you guys to know that you don't have to be rich to have nice stuff. This is a decent, good representation of a basilisk. You could put this on your table and not be embarrassed. He looks like he's a muddy stone floor. He could hide in a corner easily. He could ambush your party. He could turn them into stone and then feast on their bones. So I'm going to hit him with a little +2 hot air gun of burning to get that super glue settled. And then I'm going to go ahead and clear coat him in a little bit and take him upstairs. Hey, this has been Doom. Thanks for watching. If you like what we're doing here, like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, all that stuff. Come to the website. Check out our minis. They're pretty sick. We get discount codes for a free mini to try us out if you just want to try us out. And if you want to buy some, we got a 25% off your first subscription. We also sell one-offs on the site. So you can always check those out and see what's available. Right now we got some pretty sick ones up on the one-offs list. So feel free to check out everything that we're doing and get involved. If you make something like this, or any of the monsters I've made, please get on the Discord and show us what you did. Show us a picture of it. Show us the work in progress. You know, show us like, hey, this is what I've connected together so far. I want to see how you guys do stuff. I mean, I am happy to see the end product, but I really want to see more. I want to see like the stages if you can. So let me see what you guys are working on. And thanks for watching, as usual. Bye.